Okay, we should be live. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the end of our restart series. It's crazy. Honestly, I thought we'd be done with this like pretty early, but I think like so many games just kept coming out and I kept taking breaks. Let me make sure I have the ultimate weapon on. I do. Let me put on excuse me. Hero. This early? Yeah, right? Also, can you hear my voice? I haven't even I always have this like awful like morning voice. This is why whenever I edit stuff or put stuff in when I'm editing right before I put up a video, people are like, oh, you sound exhausted, you sound so tired, you need a break. I'm like, no, I just woke up. This is just how I sound. Excuse me. Hey, Leon, how you doing? Welcome, Jared, Balcazar, Ray, LRP.
Hey! What?
It's always such a weird scene.
What's going on?
Hey, Star Shader, how you doing? Sorry, I keep coughing to the mic. Hey, Xeon. Yeah, I was hoping that a lot more people can make it to this stream, just because it's earlier and probably a little bit more manageable time. I'm sipping on some coffee. Good way to start the day. My wife made some breakfast tacos, which were fantastic. Hey, Jeffrey over on Twitch, how you doing?
Oh, I don't think they're the locals.
Ready?
Is there Keyblade armor made out of the no-name Keyblade?
Huh?
Or played crit mode? Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the ska music for just a second. It's just so good. Such a tragedy that it's only you only hear it for 30 seconds. Hey Connor, welcome. Norman. Key, how you doing? Do I have the 2 proofs for Oathkeeper and Oblivion? Yes, I do. Sorry guys, we're just sipping on some coffee, letting some people file in before we get started. Hey Wolf, Eloy, how you guys doing? I would imagine restart, Remind, sorry, not restart. Remind probably starts in the final world.
Back off! See ya!
That should do it. Boom, roasted. I wonder if that'll be the actual theme music when you're walking around. That just seems too intense.
Master Xehanort!
Behold, this town. Once a seat of power for all Keyblade wielders.
Isn't that great? I love that arrow one-shot kill.
All worlds spring.
I'm not even a high level. I don't think. I think you can do it on level 1 too. So these are the essence of light and dark clashing, I guess. don't.
and my other
Yeah, it's so
selves.
weird what he
Give me
does.
one.
Why didn't he do that in?
United in Scala et Caelum.
Like, if he just needed to like take them all in, then why didn't he do that in the other place? So weird. Hey, GM Hero. Hope I said that right. Hey, Abe, Connor, Abe is in this. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Right, Ferris. I think the theme playing right now would be the walking theme. I feel like it'd be too intense, the Scala theme. Like when you're just like randomly running around. I don't know though.
Let's get him.
Yeah.
That's weird. The goat armor has the same color scheme as like the ultimate weapon, right? His goat like head had blue eyes. I wonder if it was like. I don't think that's. I think it's too like non-serpentine.
Okay.
Down.
Mr. Goat, Mr. Greatest of all time. How are you doing?
Xehanort.
Totally forgot we already killed the vessels. I was like, here's the vessel fight.
Yeah. Back off.
Come on, no escape.
Oh.
See.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah. Back at you.
Be gone.
Oh god.
Come on. Take this. Yeah. Back off.
Foolish.
Take this. Yeah.
What did I have it? Hello? Is that like
Try
saved for my one-hit kill?
Foolish.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No escape.
Yeah. Back at you.
Did I just use teleport to like go around his attack? Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Go. See ya.
Oh, what?
Taste.
Yeah, I don't know why I have counter kick on. I feel like counter slash is my favorite. I think I like counter kick for like a lot of iframes, but it leaves you pretty open.
Back at you.
I was like, is that gonna hurt me if I go into that? Hey, guy with Twitch. Big run Twitch. Blaster Blaze. Yeah, let's use that. Woo! It's flying out.
Back off. Over here.
Oh! I think I could use my diving strike on him. Awkward. Got him. I can't even like. How is the water just floating above us? Now it's confusing. Hey, Keytech, how you doing? Glad you can make it for a second. Hey, E-Gaylord, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. I don't know why I didn't hear that. Hello, Daybreak Town. How are you doing? Do you guys know you can, leave me alone. You can just fly through this. Hey, Monkey, Minnie, how you guys doing? Just like, I don't know. I think it's so cool you can just go through all of this. I feel like, I don't know what, I feel like maybe I'm just like tired and not mashing square fast enough. I feel like I'm not like able to get my guards off here. It stops here at a certain point. And you can see all the other. Sir, I'm doing important, busy things. I'm not. So that looks like Scala still. Maybe not, actually. Sir. Sir. I'm trying to show people some things. Can you not? Yeah, and there's another, like, I don't know if that's Daybreak Town over there, or if it's another, I guess I would assume it would be. Who knows, though? Okay, sir. Being very rude right now. I forget you can't counter. Usually I just spam the first tier attacks. As a beginner, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, I plan to do both Keeper and Oblivion breakdowns like as soon as possible as they come out. Also, I never knew you could guard this. I think I saw, I don't know who I was watching, but you can just guard this, which is just crazy. Well, if you're actually good at the game, you can dodge that or block it. Oh, also, in one of my breakdowns, I kept saying block instead of dodge. So it's like, you can't block this, but you can block it. I'm like, come on now. But I have both Terranort, not Terranort, yeah, Terranort and Venus and Syx and Xian done. So like I'm actually like ahead for once in my life, which feels so good. So that's why I was like, I should stream. Hey Maui, how you doing? Level 1? Of course not. How's my day? It's going well. It's going great. Got to start the day with you guys. How cool would it have been to like scale this? Like just be able to like use all these reaction commands and run up all the different areas. That'd been so cool. Oh wait, it's not that part yet. I'm like way too overpowered for this as beginner, and I have ultra weapon. But this was such a cool like end section. How do I get high? See, I think I'm not mashing it fast enough. Oh, grab me. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, I must just not be mashing. Okay, you can't guard that. Good to know. Whoa, chill. Missed all of that. Oh man.
It's over.
What if he does 13 thrust there? Probably does. Also, I wonder if Nomura like creates their battle, like their attacks, or if he's like, I want like certain symbolic things in there, and then he gives like the rest of the team like whatever, the power to do whatever they want.
I think not.
Not.
Back off.
Got him.
Go.
Go right into my trap. Oh, let's see that. Yeah, let's do that. Finish off.
Think you have
Got him. To this day, you still call him Terra Xehanort because it sounds right to me. Call who Terra Xehanort? This Xehanort? Have I seen the KH3 Rewrite video by Skyward Wing? No, I don't really watch a lot of... I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Kingdom Hearts content, to be honest. I watch Damo's videos, I watch Lux's videos. Dean's, like the new video by Dean was awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. How to be better at Kingdom Hearts 1. So cool. I loved that. Like, that was awesome. But I usually watch, right now I'm on a Resident Evil, like, speedrun kick. So I watch a bunch of that while I'm editing. Or, I love Resident Evil, I love Silent Hill stuff. So I've been watching a lot of that. What else have I been watching? I don't know. No, I don't think my content's better. I just don't watch.
It's all over, Xehanort.
Like, I spend all my time with Kingdom Hearts, so whenever I watch something or like do something for entertainment, I don't want to like go watch more Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Came here, knowing all that you do about connections.
What do I think about the foretellers having animal armor? I mean, yeah, kind of we see like that could be their mask or like the helmet. Hey, Stir, long time no see. How you doing? I think any final battle is a joke when you're at level 100.
There is
Hey,
one
Ben, how's it going?
sky,
How's your project?
one destiny.
When you like announced it, I was like, oh, like I'd love to make music for that. And like, I made some music for Watercade, my brother. I did some music for one of his games. It was so much fun. And also, like, I wanted to do like voice act. Not that I think I have a good voice for acting, but I'm so busy right now.
Back at you.
Baby is due soon.
Take this.
About 7 weeks.
Take this. Back off.
I never knew how this worked. Is he just...
Try this.
So if you dodge it, will he stop attacking? Let's see. Hit me. Hit me. Whoa, different combo. Okay. So weird.
See ya.
I was like, where'd he go? Oh, what is that effect that he has? So weird.
Go get it.
I think not.
Yeah.
Got him.
Take
Cool.
this. There.
Hey, Prodigy, how you doing? You've been killing it with,
Go.
you're still doing daily uploads, right?
Back off.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
Got him. This is like setting me up for failure because my crit level 1 is gonna be so bad. When I was younger, I would equip every single ability. Every single one. Even like negative combo in Kingdom Hearts 2. Just like, ah. Oh god. Just looking at the... Hello, hello. Okay. So yeah, below all of this, there's like 3 levels, I think. So you have the 13 Seekers of Darkness and the Guardians of Light on this like 2nd level. And then level below it, you have... sir, can you just put a pin in there. The level below it, you have the Foretellers. And then you have all these like other symbols on the outside, which I don't know what these are all about.
Your reward.
You know those ability menu until you beat the like when you first started playing. That's awesome.
Back off.
Yeah, just when I was a kid, I think like just that like whole like RPG. I don't know. RPGs are just like so intense with all of their different mechanics. I feel like I was just like, let me just mash X to win. I mean, that's still what I do, but at least I read everything else. Hey, Super, how you doing?
Try this. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
This is... Hey, there's a start... Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's a start down in the summon circle. Whatever. These change? I don't think so. Man, where did that star go? There it is. What? Are there multiple stars, or is that just the only one? Sir! Jesus. This guy is so rude. I think there's only 1 star. That's weird. I wonder if that has anything to do with the star in... in whatever. Oh, you know what? I can't heal, can I? Okay. Also, you don't fight enough humanoid bosses, I feel like. So a lot of the mechanics for the form changes, like some of them, like for this one, you like hit... you like hit them into the air, and then you teleport above them and slam them back into the ground. But like most of the enemies don't work like that, so you never actually get to see that. Let me see if I can get it. Whatever. Ow. That one's really not gonna kill me, is it? Also, if you're too close to the middle, it'll send out a shockwave. Uh-oh. Oh, forgot they don't circle out after the 2nd time. Got him. There we go. So like throws him down and then you catch up to him. Pretty cool. me to dodge? Do you know me? Do you even know me? Hey, someone healed me, thanks. Donald. I just got finished telling a story about how I just press X to win. Also, this always reminded me of... Whoa! Did you see that? Is that... Oh, it sends out like a little light every couple seconds. That's cool. Huh. This always reminds me of that character in One Piece who like traps everybody in the island under like this like strand prison or something. Anyway. I think after Remind, I'm gonna switch to just Twitch.
Expire.
Okay, I never know how to guard this. That's not so bad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Be gone.
Jesus. That's gonna wreck me. Level 1. Oh, I bet the Master Master's in the center, isn't he?
Judgment.
He totally is. Wait, no, stop. Yeah, his symbol's totally in the center. Yeah, I think more so I just want to not hurt my channel with streaming. Not that I like feel like I'm lucky with my live streams, but if I decide to like not stream Kingdom Hearts. Oh, the last story has a countdown? Or is that for Ultimate Form? It has to be for Ultimate Form, right? I just want to see if this...
Be gone.
Okay.
It ends here and now.
I always thought it was weird that the Kingdom Hearts like spawned over here as the yellow Kingdom Hearts and not as the darkness that it was before. So odd. Such a cool scene. I love that. I can't move. I thought they usually call out for you. Hey, Dingo, thanks for the following on Twitch. Did Donald and Goofy usually call out to you? Maybe because I was already pressing X. Hey, Damo, dude, how's it going? When I have free time, I really want to work more on the Scala language. I'm sure there's so much there. Oh, he yells to the controller. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, I know that they do something. I always turn my controller sound down because it freaks me out. Boom. Roasted. That was only half an hour. we could have done that last night. Something happened between Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1. 0.2.
Why? How?
It's over now. You lost.
No, look. You are.
I think in Death Stranding, the baby like cries to the controller. That, nope, not for me. See, and then it changes back to the yellow to like destroy the world, but like
Are we really?
in the real place, it was darkness that was raining down fire. Oh,
What's gonna
Damo, is that what you're
happen?
saying? That it's like it's
A
dream world, maybe?
purge. The world will be returned whence it started. The world began in darkness, and from that darkness came light. From the light came the people, and the people had hearts. Evil burgeoned in those hearts, begetting more darkness. And that darkness spread across the world like a plague. The light, the symbol of the world's hope, was devoured by shadow,
Hey,
leaving nothing
Mark, thanks
but
for
ruin
following.
and utter failure.
Probably has something to do with the fight in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind with all those Xehanort clones.
The first
Ah,
light,
yeah.
the light of
It is
Kingdom
purple still there.
Hearts, it
Or
can
still
give
purple
us
there.
a new start.
Grammar doesn't work with me.
An empty world, pure and bright.
It wasn't your decision to make.
Is this first set in Birth by Sleep? Or in Kingdom Hearts 1? No, the one Skyward Destiny thing
Then
is in
whose was
Kingdom
it?
Hearts 1.
The world needs someone to stand up and lead. Someone strong. To stop the weak from polluting the world with their endless darkness. Someone to dictate their destiny.
Put
If
Brian in
so-
a timeout just for a little bit.
You're not that person.
Keep saying you'd be a little rude to people.
Xehanort. A real leader knows that destiny is beyond his control. And accepts that.
You make me think of an old friend.
Look!
Oh,
What do you guys think the false light is? I'm convinced that the false light is Lux. And Remind, I think the Master Masters was talking to young Xehanort about this false light. Oh, was that a whole thing from Kyrie's letter?
You made it!
Are you okay?
yep.
Kingdom Hearts is closing on the other side, but we managed to follow our hearts to you.
Kyrie's letter.
Master Xehanort.
So yeah, the one Skyward Destiny is. He has that whole story about like the light was blah 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 blah. Room bright or something. You read the book.
There's more to light than meets the eye. As I told you.
Sly Fox.
You sly fox.
So is the reason he doesn't know this is because Sword changed the book? But then if he changed the book, wouldn't the book be changed to you for him to know? Or maybe he just didn't have time to read the rest of it.
Now hand over the Keyblade, Xehanort.
It is too late.
For us, perhaps, but not for them.
No,
Uh-oh.
I can do this.
So then did Xehanort only read part of the Book of Prophecies?
Enough.
Or was his book
Checkmate.
like just left out the part that he dies? That's what Ava is demonstrating, right? You can make changes to what has been written. But then the epilogue, right, says like, but she like carried out or whatever.
I told you that you might be surprised.
Really need to know why Master comes
got
back
me.
in when Xehanort was young.
Huh? Really?
Oh, right. When he's
What?
not like, he's not supposed to be there.
It's just, you never admit it when you lose.
That's because I never lose.
Oh, come on.
Good game today.
I try.
Maybe I won't go as far as you.
Huh?
When the world needs a defender, they'll pick you, Ericus.
Do you want to pop on voice chat, Demo?
Huh?
Give everyone the
you
Union
think?
Cross scoop.
But that doesn't mean that I can't be there for you.
Yeah, and I'll be there for you.
See, why is that symbol there? Oh no, you're fine. You won't interrupt. We're finished. I'm gonna do like Dark Inferno, but that's about it.
Very well done.
Something Master Planet. Everything
Terra,
exactly. If anything doesn't go
Aqua,
according to plan for him, it'll be
then
the next saga. I feel like. You guys
Forgive
think
your foolish
Xehanort will
teacher.
be in the next story?
Master.
I could see young Xehanort being there.
Master.
I can't see the old Xehanort though being next saga. I feel like his story's kind of ended.
Then, I put you through such a harrowing experience.
But not physically. Okay. Maybe like
And Aqua,
talked about.
I left you with such a heavy burden. Terra, look after them for me. Please.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Super. Like, what are they gonna do for that?
Ready?
Yeah, they'll just
My
have like
friend?
unvoiced lines or
Yes.
something. Okay, Demon's gonna join us for a little bit. Hopefully that's right. That should be good.
Sora, let's close it.
Oh wait, did I mess it up?
Everybody help me out.
Okay. Should be all good. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Oh, cool. There we are. So
Sorry if it's a bad time. Like,
no. I mean, we just finished, so I'm gonna fight
yeah,
Dark Inferno.
congrats, man. Yeah, well done.
Oh yeah, it was so hard on beginner. Whew, man.
I'm gonna kick out that level 1 crit mode again.
Yep. I started it. So when I hit 10,000, I streamed like part of the level 1 crit. So I did level 1 proud like
Yeah,
a while ago. So I'm gonna try to get level 1 crit in before Remind comes. But it's like doing this beginner run is gonna like ruin me though, because I'm gonna be so used to just like being able to mash X through everything. So when I hit
Teach you some bad habits, yeah.
yeah, even like when I did like the level 1 crit stream, the first one when you're in what is it, Olympus, where it's literally just the same thing. It's just on crit. I got wrecked so bad. So what you were trying to type something out about Union Cross or
It's
Ava,
finally
maybe?
over.
Because you sort of said like why did Zay know it? He was like surprised, right? Because he knows absolutely everything that's going to happen, but he's surprised when he
find
loses the
Kyrie.
fight.
Let's head back to Master Yen Sid.
That's
We
also
can
strange to
figure
me.
it
It's like, did you read the Book of Prophecies that goes,
No.
and then you fought
I
on the
know
very
what
top
to
of Scarlet
do.
Akaiam's clock tower or whatever,
Sora!
and then you won, and Sora was defeated forever and ever, and you
My
summoned
whole
Kingdom
journey
Hearts, and everything worked out
began
really
the
great
day
for you,
I
Zayn.
lost her.
Or
And every time I
Or
find her,
Yeah,
she
like maybe
slips
like
away again.
why is that?
does it end with
I thought
maybe
we'd
just
finally be
darkness
together,
prevails and light expires?
but she's out there,
Right.
alone,
That's the end of the book,
not
right?
for
Yeah.
one more second.
But he like
Which-
seems so sure of himself through all of the last battle,
That's right.
which makes me think like,
Right.
Thank you.
is that another instance of
Donald,
light
Goofy.
expiring and darkness prevailing? He
But
thinks,
this
or
time,
I don't know.
have to
It's
go it
confusing.
alone.
Sora,
I mean, it's the
listen.
very first thing he says when you beat him, right? Like,
Power
but
of
what?
Lincoln isn't
How?
gonna chase
Like, he
Archer
doesn't
out.
understand like how
Even if
Sora
you
was
do
able to. He's like,
locate
no.
Kyrie,
I
you
saw what
might
was going to
never
happen.
come
I
home
know
to us
I
again.
meant to win this fight. Like
I
everything
will.
else went to plan.
And we'll
Yeah.
both be back
How?
before you know it.
I wonder what
'Cause it's like-
Please.
if you die and restart. I wonder what his opening lines are, because I feel like in the Keyblade Graveyard they had some pretty interesting.
Let him go. Mickey.
I can tell you, I may have died a couple times in that fight. Two cases.
His heart and his mind
You know what he says?
are made up.
He's
believe
not
in
as
him.
taunting as the rest are. The rest are pretty much like, well, some of them are, hey, you're back for more. Hey, I just
Safe
killed you,
journey,
but you're
Sora.
back. Like, he's not
Thank you.
so much like that. What's his like? He does like the older Kingdom Hearts line, not the one Skyward Destiny one, but oh god, what was that? God, I only fought him 1,000 times.
We know the book is in
Hang
Scarlet Kyla. Do we? Is oh wait, isn't it in Daybreak Town? Because the previous update, right, said something about let me mute this so I don't get copyrighted.
It's a danger.
Don't we know that the book in the previous update was saying, or the previous update said that the book is in Daybreak Town, right?
Brain has the Book of Prophecies in Union Cross times.
So
He's got a copy of it. I'm assuming the 5 foretellers have theirs too still, but
okay.
Brain has one. He shouldn't have. Like, that wasn't the Master's well, whether or not it was the Master's intention. Again, this is the problem. Like, he probably, assuming he can see literally everything that's going to happen, potentially he did want it to end up in Brain's hand, but if he said give it to Brain, she would have gone, no, I don't think I will, and give it to someone else. So he says give it to, one of the other 5, and she goes, no, I'm going to give it to Brain, which is what he wants, right?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, he Brain currently has it. So then
he's
where
the
is
one
it in
that
the future? Like,
go ahead.
well, I mean, Pete seems to think that it's in the box. It's in the black box, which is what they're looking for, right? Like the cutscene literally says like, and where's that box with the Book of Prophecies in it anyway, or like whatever it is that he says.
Yeah.
So he seems to think it's in the black box.
That character file like screwed me, screwed my head up so much. It's crazy how easily Nomura can just like flip everything around with like a couple of sentences.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna wait for the full one before I like fully start basing everything off.
Yeah, for sure.
What we've read in that so far, but yeah, God, there's so much.
Do you think those will come out in like or be localized everywhere?
Not officially.
Yeah.
Nothing else important ever is, right?
I don't. Yeah, I can't believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 Ultimania did not come out anywhere else. It's just like what? Like I saw
Yeah,
on
I'm sure
Twitter.
there's like no market for that internationally at all.
Yeah, right. Who would buy that? I saw a Twitter like picture of it, and it's just like so thick. I'm like, there's so much,
Oh yeah.
so much information in there. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm.
No, it's an absolute brick house. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't want to. I know you've got to fight Dark Inferno. I just I'm still so fascinated. I think we're going to learn more about that in Remind. About like, is it a level of using the power of waking to kind of get what you want? Like, I really do think that there are timelines in which Xehanort does win, and we just happen to be in the one where Sora, because canonically Sora has won every single fight he's ever been in, right? Except for like I guess Leon and Cloud in Kingdom Hearts 1. He could have lost those.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that likely though that a little 14-year-old kid would never lose a fight ever since the moment he picked up a sword? Like, okay, I guess I just win every single time, like even against seasoned Keyblade Masters, against the Lingering Will, against everything ever, right? Like, we're in the timeline where we can just press retry and use quote unquote the power of waking until we get the result we want. So I think the overwhelming majority of timelines has us dying before we reach this point, right? And isn't that what Xehanort's reading? Is Xehanort reading? And then he won because he's a little 14-year-old boy and I squished him like a bug with the Keyblade. Like, and his duck friend and his goofy friend, like I just crushed him because of course I did.
Yeah.
I'm effectively a god and he's a boy with a little key.
Huh.
So when we do win, which, you know, is difficult to do, like we have to pretty much, you know, have a good grasp of the game's mechanics to be able to do that. That is against the odds. It's significantly against the odds. And I mean, if anything, me dying 400 times to that fight yesterday, it's a 1 in. It's a very, very small chance of success, right?
Yeah. So
I almost wonder, like, yeah. Sorry, go, please go.
Oh, I lost it. Never mind.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I almost
Sword
wonder if the level 1 run is the canon run, but it's not.
With Sword dying, like before with Ventus in his heart, because I feel like Ventus knows what the power of waking is for some reason, because he like tells Sword like, oh, like you've had it all along, you just whatever, blah blah blah, it's in your heart. So what were you saying is that like he just every time he died would use the power of waking like unconsciously and come back and win?
Well, I don't know if it's like us that's bringing him back, right? Like we're the ones in control of him. We're the ones that's learning how to better control him to win the fight. Like we're kind of cheating in a way, right? Because after a while, we know every single thing every adversary is going to do. We know, okay, they're going to taunt and laugh here, and they're going to jump in the air and strike down 3 times or whatever. And if we just block, we never take a hit, we'll survive, we'll win.
Yeah.
It's almost like again, we're getting sort of meta here because of the kind of video game-ish implications that the secret ending seems to be talking about. But like, it's us that's using almost the power of waking on Sora, like us as the people playing the video game. But except for just then when Sora quote unquote died, and I think it was Sora and Donald and Goofy that brought him back then.
Okay.
Like I think they were the ones that kind of revived him, if you will, because Sora got knocked backwards, right? Like his Keyblade was blasted away, he got knocked backwards. But when we were brought back, we were still holding the Keyblade and blocking the beam, except Donald and Goofy protected him, right? Was he with an app beside him?
The first time he died with the nap beside him?
I don't think so. I think he just gets like, he shoots the beam out. It's like last ray or whatever, and then it just gets like reflected back.
Okay.
And Sora gets punked on. I think I'll go back and rewatch your own footage from.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that part.
Yeah, if you go back 22 minutes. I can't remember. I think he's standing alone. But he certainly gets blasted backwards, right? He gets blasted backwards and is, you know, crushed by this huge ass beam. But then, you know, heartbeat, and then he reopens his eyes. He's still standing alone until Goofy joins him. Yeah. So then they join him from behind.
Interesting.
So did we go back in time even just then and rewrite the last thing that was supposed to happen? Because it wasn't us. We didn't press retry the way that we have every other time. Sora and Goofy, Donald and Goofy destroying us. Sorry, I'm getting way off topic.
No, you're fine. I never even thought about that.
I don't know, man.
Can't believe Remind is in like, what, less than 20 days? It's insane.
You bet. Yeah, you bet.
You could take off work or?
Yep. I should be streaming it pretty much constantly.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
I think I'm gonna play Remind once.
Mm.
And then like do another critical run with all the additions in it.
Yeah.
Like a regular, not a level 1 crit, just regular crit.
Yeah, I'm totally use Fast Pass. I'm gonna try to do some like more meme videos for those, because I think it'd be a lot of fun. Just have like a jump cut of every single like boss getting one shot.
Like start the fight. Let's do a little fire, like a regular fire, not even fire aggro.
Yeah.
Like poof, destroy you.
Yeah, that's gonna be so broken. I wonder if you. I guess you could turn it on for level 1 crit. Just like one shot every boss.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, man. I'm interrupting your stream. Let me let you get back to it.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, it's still like cutscenes or like credits, so it's not anything big. Did I see what you said? Let me jump back through chat. How far back did you say it? Can you say it again? Yeah, that premium menu. I'm excited to see what that all entails. Are you gonna do Remind and Critical?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do Standard.
It was sort of like. Sure. We still don't know how it's gonna work though. Like, do you begin a new save file and then you're Sora at level 1, or?
Oh yeah,
who
I
knows
guess.
what it's gonna be like? Or do you like import a current save file and it's like, you know, wherever you are, level 40, whatever, or level 99? Because you still have to balance it, right? Like if people are importing level 40 save files versus people importing level 99 save files, they're gonna have pretty different experiences.
Yeah. Could be like
It's like
Aqua,
what-
where they just like set you off at like level 50 or whatever.
That's what I think's more likely. Yeah. But you could play as like either. We still don't know like if the Riku part is the free episode after, or if it's like, I don't know, like is Kari your main character that you play as? We really haven't sort of seen what Sora is doing gameplay wise yet, right?
Yeah. I think they've done a great job with the trailers this time around. They have like given us a lot.
For sure.
Don't get me wrong, but like it's nothing like that final battle trailer.
No, definitely not. Again, I want no more. Just be like, okay, and it's out.
Yeah.
Go have fun. Okay, thank you.
I think that's it seems like that's the case. I can't imagine they're gonna put out one more. I hope they don't.
I could see them doing it, but I think my will is strong enough now that it's like it's less than 3 weeks now. You can hold on.
Yeah, I don't think I'd watch another trailer if they put it out. There's another during the credits scene. There's like a shot of the Verum-Rex strategy guide. Wonder if that has any words on it.
The strategy guide.
Because Rex gets it.
Right.
So I
It's
wonder
a different one to the one that's like in the Toy Story world. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, check that later.
Oh yeah, congratulations on the video with you and Luna, man. Great video.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. We yeah, that was. When did we record that? I think we recorded it when Remind came out, because we were in a voice call and we were talking about. Oh yeah, we pulled you into it. We were talking about all that like Verum-Rex stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like this random character just like came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you definitely got my noggin a jogging. I've just been like typing for the last hour about.
Oh really? Are you working on
There was like one line that you sort of reminded me of, and I was like, oh okay.
Oh, what line?
Interesting. It's young Xehanort saying to Sora, in this world, you come from a video game. Which I'd always taken to mean as like, in the Toy Story world, you come from a video game. Like, they think you're Zora. Then I was like, okay, he said that after Sora's already in the TV, right?
Mm.
And he's now talking to Sora in the Verum-Rex world. And he goes, in this world, you come from a video game. And I'm just sort of going,
Oh, whoa. And then and then you have that shot of the crown.
In the Verum-Rex world, what if you come from Kingdom Hearts, the video game? The same way that in Final Fantasy 15, you come from Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, the video game.
Is it the secret ending where they have that billboard shot of the crown? There's this one shot,
yes,
it's like flying through, and it like really quickly you can see like the Kingdom Hearts crown. That's interesting.
I think so.
Let me read some comments real quick. In your opinion, if
Please,
all this information that was in books, if it was in the games, would it be easier to understand? I don't know if the books are canon. I think they've always said that they're
the manga.
Yeah, like the light novels of the manga. I don't think those are canon.
I mean, they canon to themselves, but not to.
Because I've been seeing some people like reading the books and like being like, "Oh, this is what this said," and I'm like, I don't think that could be like pulled over to.
Yeah, you can't take it as gospel, unfortunately, but like, it's canon within itself, just not to the games necessarily, unless it's then like brought into the games.
And hey, they never had the retry option until Dream Drop Distance. Did they not? Huh. But yeah, someone said, do you know Super? He's one of my mods. He said, I've been thinking that the power breaking could be this explanation of the retry button too. Because that didn't happen until
that's what I mean,
Dream Drop Distance. Which is when they learn about the power breaking. Oh, that's fascinating. Huh.
Well, Birth by Sleep, but yeah, as retry.
Oh, does it?
But I mean, I do like the idea.
Wait, they're
Nomura is the kind of guy that like, okay, must be it.
Yeah, okay, the books aren't canon at all. Didn't Nomura choose the writers? Can't remember.
Sorry, Luffy means the Ultimania. You mean like the interviews and stuff from the Ultimania?
Oh, gotcha.
I think like nothing in, well, not nothing, but most of the stuff in there isn't like, super necessary. It's kind of like you can infer it, but it's more like confirmed by interviews with Nomura afterwards, right?
Yeah. All those stupid interviews. Not stupid. It's just like.
But eventually,
he's always just like, oh yeah, here's this like super important like lore drop in this random interview.
Right. See, it's not like the power of waking that they're using on themselves. I mean, it kind of is and it isn't, but like they don't really realize what they're doing in a way. I don't think they remember it because it's like I don't think that they're going, okay, if I die, I'm gonna use the power of waking and bring myself back. It's like just the sheer virtue of the fact that they are video game characters means that we can press retry and start again until we get the result we want, which I think is what.
I wonder what the
that seems like
Japanese name is, like what they translated the power of waking from, or if it's just the power of waking.
Yeah, good question.
Because that might give us, because maybe it is just like. Maybe it is a video game term, or like something that could be pulled over from a video game, and like then they just kind of
interpret it as that.
Because like the power of waking has been this like weird, like there's so many different things that happen when you use the power of waking. So maybe it is this like like oh, it's just a video game, that's why we can do all this stuff. Man,
I mean, it's weird, right? Like the entire point of the test is to go get it. Go wake up these sleeping worlds where they unlock their keyholes, and that will teach you the power of waking. Which, it's like, okay.
Which
is it just running around in the sleeping world for long enough, like interacting with these people, and then, in theory, bringing these worlds out of sleep, thereby waking them up. You know, that's how you do it, I guess.
Yeah, and
that's enough to give it to you. That's enough to learn how to pull a heart from the depths of sleep.
Were those the actual sleeping worlds, though? I always was confused by that because some of them were data worlds, right? And then some of them were.
One of them.
Yeah, so the Tron.
Well, okay. I think I was talking to your brother about this the other day. Like,
he has gone down a rabbit hole.
He's all about it. I love it. I love it. He's never coming out.
I know, right?
Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Sorry.
You're fine.
Well, okay, like let's say you have a computer program, and you delete it or like you delete 80% of it and you just start working on the little basic part from scratch, the little bit that you got left from scratch, and you turn it into something new. By Kingdom Hearts logic, all those people still had hearts, right? They still had to have gone somewhere, and wouldn't that be effectively like falling to sleep, if you will? Like if you were one of those, like you're the OG Tron, the one that got deleted, and this new Tron, the Kingdom Hearts 2 Tron that we interact with, is the one that sort of was built up from the ashes of that original Tron, if the Tron is to be believed in Kingdom Hearts 2. The one talking about like, oh, this is a program built on the Ansem the Wise's original data or whatever, which was deleted. What I'm saying is that if the original word is deleted, does that then, from Kingdom Hearts logic, not fall to sleep? Like it's a sleeping, it's technically a data world, yes, but it's a sleeping. It's in the same way like it fell to darkness, like it has to kind of go somewhere. It can't just be like, and the hearts no longer exist.
That's, if he does that, that'd be crazy. I always found it so weird that the data hearts of like Hainer, Penton, or Let were able to like affect the real people. That it was always
really are his twin.
Really odd. Oh, is that what Waters?
We had this exact conversation, yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can sort of explain your way around it. It's so strange, right, that Hainer, Penton, or Let ended up in these.
These what? Oh,
like Axel and the Dusks had tampered with that data world, right?
Oh man.
And removed the word photo from the simulation. And they're like, oh, let's celebrate. We beat the Dusk. Let's take a photo to celebrate. So they took a photo where they were standing.
Okay, I think I'm back. Are you there? I dropped.
I'm sorry.
No, my internet just crapped out. What were you saying?
How about I let you go? I'll stop betting your bandwidth then. How about I go?
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just my internet. It's just garbage. What were you saying? So Hainer, Penton, and Let are.
Well, like, why would the data versions and the real versions take a photo in the exact same spot and the exact same pose? Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, the only reason that the quote-unquote real data versions did was because they followed Roxas there and took a photo because they couldn't even say the word photo from before. The Dusks and Axel like messed with the simulation and like accidentally removed the word data from, removed the word photo from existence.
I love this scene. Yeah, well, I think, and we've probably talked about this, but like all of the data scapes are just simulations, and it shows that even in like Union Cross it talks about like even in a data world everything still goes exactly to plan, and everything still like has this destiny, which is crazy. But
I sort of wonder, like, then if you make a data world and then set it on fast forward, do you perfectly predict the future?
Would it have to have information? I guess not, though. I guess you could just like create this other thing and watch what happens, and then that's weird.
That's sort of what I thought. Like, Unicross was for a while, like a trillion billion simulations that you like change a variable slightly in each one, and then you just like let them go. And then that is how you tell the future, because you predict what's going to happen, like, with 99% confidence. This happens almost every time.
What if the no-name
no matter what I change, this always seems to happen.
What if the no-name Keyblades are like everything is data, and the Master is just like inserts like these crawlers into all the different data worlds, and the no-name is that. It just like pulls in all the information for him.
It's a big USB stick.
Been through plenty more semblances since. But it's
what if the no-name dropped while the people left and the clashes ended up?
What happened? Why are we here? You tell me.
Well, yeah, what he's saying is like if the clash between light and darkness are making no-name Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 3, shouldn't they do that as well, like in Union Cross? So there should be a shitload of no names lying around the place.
Oh. I always found it weird that the no names were created from the classes.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right?
I hate it. I hate it.
Like, is it the person that's orchestrating everything? Does it make copies of his Keyblade? Or is the no name special in some way? Because, like, they all have gazing eyes, but, like...
I told her.
I hate it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
And is that why you decided to exclude her?
They go to such length to say that the Keyblade is made of 13 pieces of dark, 7 pieces light. So, okay, here's your 13 dark pieces. And I guess it's done. Finished. Wait.
Do you think maybe this is the wrong Keyblade again?
I really hope not, man. Yeah.
It's just like,
I hope not.
Because, I mean, it's the wrong Kingdom Hearts, right?
I hope you like
I guess. No, I think it's meant to be the real one.
The yellow one is the real one?
I think so, yeah. I think the one that Xehanort was pulling down
Mm.
in the Keyblade graveyard is the real one. Yeah.
Okay.
So they say, like, Kingdom Hearts is closing, and we managed to follow you guys through.
Did we see in back cover people data mined and saw Luciu's face? Is that true? I wasn't really around when there was data mining for 0.2.
Right.
It's a pretty blank face.
How is it?
From memory.
What's this?
It might even be 13th Vessel that got it. I know he's been around for like forever.
Yeah. Dude, I love that guy. He puts in so much work.
Sure.
Did you see his Mysterious Tower
7 black pieces.
room mod?
And?
I did. I've been waiting for it for so long. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Just
God, it's such a pretty world.
I think it's the real Kingdom Hearts and the real Keyblade. Because there was something about like the blue Kingdom Hearts was colored wrong or something when they were creating it. Is that right?
Sorry, the blue Kingdom Hearts was...
There was something about how when they created Kingdom Hearts for Birth by Sleep, they'd colored it wrong or something, but they just went with it.
Oh, sorry, the blue one that appears over Keyblade Graveyard.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I wonder if they were still going for the idea of like, oh, we didn't, you know, the Kingdom Hearts 2 one wasn't the real one, and that one was gold. So this is the real one, and that one's blue. And then they sort of like went, no, bring it back. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's go fight Dark Inferno on beginner.
So it's weird. So even though you've unlocked critical as a save file, that particular instance, like your beginner file, didn't have it unlocked. So interesting.
Wait, say what?
Well, you didn't say the secret ending then, did you?
Oh, I didn't. No. Huh. That's weird. I'll have to watch that. Someone.
Yeah, well, you need like all 90 lucky emblems, I guess, even on that particular file.
Right. Super said he was playing Union Cross, and there was a certain Heartless in the Wreck-It Ralph world, and he said it was like a fusion of 2 Heartless.
The boss that's like the big cyborg plus a Darkling.
Oh, right. That was weird. I just got to that part. I guess that was the most recent update for North America.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, it must be because I just fought it, so yeah, it must be.
So what was that?
I don't know. Is it or is it? No, that might be JP. I remember like watching it. It's like he jumps down. I think it might have been JP actually. It's like the cyborg like chomps on him and then it's like a evil cyborg. I don't know.
Who's the voice actor for Yozora? I have no idea.
Nobody knows. Well,
he only has like one line. It's crazy. It's so hard to like be like, oh yeah, it's this person. You never heard of them before.
You reckon it's Yozora's name that the unnamed star says?
I think it'd be cool if they pulled that in, but I really want it to be Strelitzia. Like I'd rather it connect to Union Cross than to Verum Rex.
Yeah.
But it just seems more and more likely that it's gonna connect with Vamrex at this point. What do you think?
I feel like they didn't say their name because the name is like potentially our name, like the character that doesn't have a set in stone name. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's why, like, of course we can't hear it. Because even if it was like Unicross character and they had a defined name, I don't know. Like, if it was someone we didn't know and they just said, I don't know. Again, it's another Nomura hook that he can pick up and do whatever he wants with.
Yeah.
He's very, very good at that. Very good at that.
Take this! Fire! There!
Already?
Oh, sorry, I just like hit him in the face with a fire.
Back at you!
Holy moly, that builds really quickly.
Oh yeah, ultimate form.
The command gauge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you use all your magic in critical mode?
I was trying to save some for limits whenever I need them.
So you're...
I never really found a safe time.
Okay, so if you use up all your magic, you build the commands faster in critical.
Yeah, yes. So yeah, so like in the Xehanort fight, I was curing even when I didn't need to, just to have to go into like the MP recharge. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
yeah, like final Xehanort did a couple hits to you, and you could live them. So yeah, I take a couple hits, heal, and then try and get into Ultima as quickly as I could. And then while still in MP recharge and in Ultima, try and build up the other two forms from there.
Okay.
That was pretty fun.
Do you get a new appreciation for Kingdom Hearts 3 combat?
In some places, yeah. Some places I think it's like fantastic. Some it's like, oh my god, it's so broken.
Yeah. Oh, I somehow broke through his counter guard. Oh, what are your thoughts on the different colored Dark Infernos?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't know if that's like a second form to this one, if they're gonna like beef up the final fight, or if it's gonna be because it seems like you fight him in the same place, right? Like, do you think that the boss himself is gonna transform, or if it'll be like an entirely new fight, or something that we fight during the actual main story, not just during this quote-unquote non-canon boss fight.
Do you think they're connected with the Union leaders?
I don't know. I mean, I get why. Like, I get the whole red scarf thing and appearing where Ephraim helps us out. I think it's a cool theory, don't get me wrong. Just the whole, like, the dual wielding aspect of the guy, like...
I meant, like, the colors of their horns. So, like...
Yeah, sure. Without, I mean, implying that this one is Ephraim, right?
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
And I don't think the one's cooler or Ven or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
I would much rather them be like the original, like Yura, Gula, and all them.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. What was it recently? Like, if you look off the top of Scala, I think it's the 13th version video that showed me this, but like, if you look off the top of Scala away, there's those 5 colors again of all the Scala buildings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh. There are more than 5 buildings, but they have one of the 5 colors on them.
So they each have like their own city.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. I can kind of see that, like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's saying I don't know a lot.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
It's true.
It's over.
Jeez, his third form is ridiculous.
Brutal.
He just like keeps going.
Over here.
There we go. Oh man, I actually died. Jesus. Could be a callback to Final Mix Heartless color changes. Oh yeah, I've seen some people saying like maybe Remind will give us like the different color variations.
All about.
Yeah.
I guess we haven't really seen anything to disprove that.
I don't know. Like it feels weird to like have Final Mix version added onto the base game.
Yeah.
Like will you be able to like choose between? Because there's supposed to be a new menu, right? With Remind. Or is that just people like wanting that?
It's sort of implied, right? Like if they condense all that other crap down to special to make room in theory. I don't know. I feel like Final Fantasy 15 is a good template where you have like new episode, like you choose out of either a new game, regular game, or a new like DLC episode.
And would that go to a different like screen if you go to the new episodes?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And you basically like make a new save file that's going to be independent from the rest of the game.
Okay. I really want to play Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if I have the time.
Oh, dude. It's a good time to do it. It's not like. I mean, of course, like if you want 100% it, yeah, but it's not like crazy long if you don't.
Oh, really? Okay.
Actually, saying that, they updated like chapter 12, I think, of the 13 chapters. 13? 15? I forget. So, I think it's a little bit longer than when I played it, but.
Did you?
I mean, you pick up like the Royal Edition now with all the DLC for like sharp change. It's a good time to do it.
Did you platinum that, you said?
I think I'm like one trophy where I stopped for some reason. I forget what it was.
Yeah, I was watching your stream last night and you were talking about like platinuming all the games and they seem the same thing. I'd spend so many hours. There's did you ever play like the Tales Up series?
No, like Vesperia and all that. Yeah, I never played it.
Symphonia, I think I played, and I put in like, I want to say I put in like 700 hours. Nah, it's not 700. That'd be crazy. Maybe like 200 hours.
It could be.
Right? I gotta check that now. It was like a crazy amount of hours. Just like, how did I?
That's where I go. That's where I go. Okay, I will never play this game. Like, I'd rather not have it just on my list because I will never. I'll either have to play it and it won't be worth the time to get like 100% it, or I just won't play it. It was a silly mindset because then you probably missed out on some good experiences. But that's where my brain was a few years ago. Like, just don't even attempt it if you're not going to platinum it.
Gotcha.
Well past the point of enjoying it.
Oh right, I forgot he has fire resistance. Shoot. Hey Jonas, thanks for following. God. I'm so garbage at his third form.
A guy with games, you know, a first form would be cool, and then be a spring form as well. That'd be sick.
I'm dreaming. I'm hoping that they like add in some more forms rather than just keep in Oblivion. They probably won't, but I can dream.
I mean, we always get more Keyblades though, right? Like, we always kind of have to, surely. Because other people in Oblivion are going to be given to everyone for free. Like, surely there's going to be a paid Keyblade. Sure, that again.
I can't give up.
I'm such trash. Okay, let's watch the secret movie and then I'm gonna end it because I have to get to editing.
What are you working on now?
Just trying to. Oh crap! I didn't mean to restart the battle. Just like.
You have to give it another go.
Yeah, right. Just doing some like last editing on what is it? Terra Norton Vanitas breakdown. And then.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I had a break from work and school for the last like week and a half, so I like tried to do all the content for the next like month so I can just get ready for like this huge life change.
No kidding, man. How long left now?
So I'm only doing up to Shion and Syx, because then by that point Remind will be out. So I have the script and everything recorded for that. I just have to like edit all the stuff together.
How long to a baby?
It's 3 to 7 weeks, 3 to 9 weeks.
Oh my
It's crazy.
God damn, dude.
Yep. So.
Remind is like 2 gigabytes left from being finished downloading.
Oh really?
Honey, my water broke. You hold it in.
Yeah, I was talking to her. I was like, well, they have a TV there. Maybe I can just like. She didn't like that joke.
And you're the proud father, and you're just like carrying a PlayStation 4 in under your arm, like.
Yep.
Like she looks at you and you've got this little bundle wrapped up in your arms, like, oh look up, you're holding it. It's so precious to you. You're like, yeah, it really is. And then the baby's in the corner. You've got
Come on, fellas.
So, but I'm hoping to kind of get, I don't know, like I don't know how much content Remind's actually gonna give us. I'm like hoping for a lot, but don't know if it's actually gonna be a lot. I'm gonna do like boss breakdowns and everything though, so that'll give me like a couple months worth of stuff to do.
Sure.
Are you?
That's like 14 videos right there.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna hopefully do one each week, so that'll kind of push me out into the summer.
Sure. Yeah.
But you should do. Hey, Riduvana, that name is familiar. Are you on Twitter? Okay, yeah, I know. Hey, how you doing? Let's watch the secret movie and then. What are you hoping to do with Remind?
I'm sort of thinking there'll be like story implications for quite a while. I don't know. I think we're like really leaving the Kingdom Hearts universe in a weird way, and the next game is going to be kind of funky, so there should be stuff to talk about there. And just like I'll probably play it a couple times just to let it all sink in and catch little weird references and stuff.
I wonder what worlds we'll be in
future game. Oh, and Remind or future games?
In Remind.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna like reuse areas of worlds we've already been to. Like, if we're gonna keep tracing worlds back, or do we spend most of our time in the Keyblade graveyard? Yeah, I love that I don't know. I love that I don't friggin' know. It's great. Please don't tell me anymore.
Yeah, because it's like we've only seen battles in the Keyblade graveyard or the data battles. Like we don't. Anyway, we've seen like some of Scala, so we know we'll be there for at least a little bit. But it's just like,
yeah.
If this is like a huge expansion, like where are we going? Like how are we getting around?
The cool thing is that could even be part of the free deals too. Like we may not have really seen much of Remind yet. Well, we've seen a lot of Remind, but like, so obviously the data fights are part of that. I have like the data fights imply to me either Twilight Town or Radiant Garden are really revisitable. Like but more of Twilight Town, like.
Oh yeah, I'd love to like use a computer in Twilight Town.
Right. Like that room exists, right? Like there's a cutscene set there.
Yeah.
So surely, and I refuse to believe more of the mansion isn't like somewhere half created, just not on the disc.
Yeah.
Like there's no freaking way.
Do I keep up with the Union Cross story? When Damo makes a video. That's about how much I keep up with it. Oh, man.
Yeah, so you're about 5 months behind then.
I'll watch the. No, I guess we've done like. We've had a podcast for like every Remind update, I think, or a Union Cross update. I feel like we'll usually like jump on a call and talk about it. But I don't like. I don't do my own theorizing or anything. It's too much. It's too much for me. Ugh. Well, that is the end of our restart series. I can't believe it's been like. I feel like I started the first restart like at the beginning of last year. So it's crazy that like that carried us all the way through to Remind.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for sticking around and going through the whole series with me. I plan to do a video where I've been taking notes through all of this series. So hopefully I'm gonna put a video together of like all the things that I have questions about before Remind, or like all the things that not Remind, all the questions I had about the previous games that connect with Kingdom Hearts 3. So like one of the things that first comes to mind is like in Kingdom Hearts 1, one of the summoning animations is the same animation that Sora does when he summons the portal from Xehanort at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like small things like that they kind of like have throwbacks to. I'm really interested in. So look out for that. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'll see you in the next stream.